And what do we got here? Landscaping trailers. But what's that guy? Yep, that's a boxcar. Hey, today we are checking out the most famous abandoned boxcar in New Jersey. It is right next to one of the busiest commuter railroad lines in the United States. Let's take a look. There it is. Look at that guy. Double door boxcar. I'm assuming from proximity to Northeast Corridor that it is Pennsylvania Railroad boxcar, but can't tell you for sure until I get a closer look at it, now can I? Yeah, I mean, it's photo worthy. It's probably book worthy. So yeah, this is indeed a former Pennsylvania Railroad boxcar, and you can tell that just by the fact that it's behind a factory, and it's next to the Northeast Corridor, and a bunch of other details. So let's take a look around this car and sort out some of those details. Yeah, let's take a look. I do love the no trespass signs here. They are fun. Two different doors on this. Tells me that maybe they knew they were getting rid of it and they left it here on purpose. They sold it maybe to this company for storage. Just a guess. Clearly you can see two things. A, they modified this and they put up these bumpers so that you could transload. They could back a truck up to here and put the stuff in. Got the two bumpers like a truck loading dock. The other thing, obviously, is the garage door modification. They simply cut off the sides, welded a bar in there, put in electricity. That's cool. And yeah, as you can see, they have reused it. Those bits of metal back there are probably a product for someone. Obviously not going to be moving by rail though, that's for damn sure. Yeah, let's see if I can take a look over here. Got landscaping trailers. There's 3 of them. Garbage dumpster. I mean, it looks like did someone illegally dump here or what? The wheels don't seem entirely mudded into the ground, so that's a promising sign that it's moved occasionally. The building itself, I think, is reused by different companies. I don't think there's just one company in this place anymore. And then over here, yeah, I mean, they've built a connection. They built a ramp into the car. They welded that up there. I guess maybe this was a hoist for lifting things into the car. You can see it still has a roof walk. So that's interesting. There's a lot of stuff piled up here. The door looks modern enough. It's been painted gray. There's a car track that's been painted over. So it definitely ran until the 70s. And that might be as much as we are going to find out about this car just from looking at it. I'm gonna have to consult the internet about what the heck it was and if anyone knows why it is here. Roof walk, car track, probably hasn't been used since the 60s, 70s. It still has an air hose on this side, which is interesting. The other side's heavily modified. The ladders are removed, so that's also an interesting point. Since we're next to Northeast Corridor, are there any damn trains running? Where the hell are they? That's better. Now let's go look inside this boxcar. What the hell is in there? And this is inside. Nice big hole in the floor. A lot of materials in here. Big jack holding the door closed. Floor is soft. I was hoping that there'd be like a road number or something in here, but I don't see one. I'm also not really seeing anything else that's like a cool identifier. We've just got like the wood insulation, wood beams. Beyond that's the metal. We've got the ceiling, wood beams here, garage door installed. There's really not a lot to it. That's riveted together. You can see the side panels are just like kind of slapped on, riveted. I wonder if this was an Altoona car. No, we're gonna find out. Like I said, I wish it had a road number, but on the other hand, I'm just glad it still exists. Because isn't that what we're all just trying to do? That's our fun boxcar for today. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next caboose ride to hell. Oh, yeah, here comes another one. Yeah, every other damn minute there's another damn train. We have no road number, so an exact ID isn't going to happen. However, we do have a car track tag, and car track tags were early barcodes that came into use in the late 1960s. So that's one clue. And then another clue here is roof walk / running board. Those were banned on new cars being built after 1966, and they were supposed to be removed by 1974. However, that date kind of kept being pushed back a little bit, but it gives us an interesting time frame here. So that, combined with the location being next to the Northeast Corridor, that told me there's probably a former Pennsylvania Railroad boxcar. And then looking at the trucks, I knew to take photos of the trucks because sometimes you get clues there, and one of them had a number saying 1947, which is cool, because now that gives us a little more information to track down. So by Googling around, finding boxcars built by the Pennsylvania Railroad in 1947, specifically double-door boxcars, I was able to find that the X41 type boxcar was built in that era. Now, that means this car, if it was retired in like the late 60s, early 70s, that means it wasn't in service that long. But also, this is during the Penn Central era. Penn Central was actually desperate for boxcars, but a lot of their cars were falling apart and they were junk, so they were scrapping them to use parts for other cars to try to keep those in service, which just created a vicious cycle. So my theory is that Penn Central sold this to the owners of this manufacturing facility. It has two different types of doors, which means that it was obviously kind of like cobbled together. So I don't know if they gave it to this industry or they sold it to them. Either way, it is there. And interestingly, the modification makes more sense when you look at the geography of the space. This is a narrow space, so if a company wanted to bring a truck back there, there's not enough space between the embankment for the tracks and the actual building loading dock. So the boxcar served a really great purpose with the modification in the garage door. They could use it as a secured storage, having the doors locked on both sides, and the garage door. Obviously, they haven't done this in a very long time because the garage door is broken. But they could use that as a loading platform where you bring your box truck or your semi truck or 18-wheeler or whatever back into that space. There's enough room in the parking spot to back it up back there up against the boxcar and use it to unload. Pretty cool. So there you go, trains, 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 and more trains. And speaking of trains, if you like this video, you're gonna love this. I've been hinting at this for a while. This is Abandoned Trains Volume 1. This is the proofing print, so it's got a silly band there. Ignore the band. This is good stuff. This is all about abandoned trains across the United States. It is available now. The link will be in the profile. I've got all kinds of good photos of all kinds of different abandoned trains that were all across the country. We've got New Jersey, we've got Pennsylvania, we've got Georgia, we've got steam trains in a barn, we've got GP30 in West Virginia, all kinds of Oklahoma, Southern California. This book is photos from, I think, 18 states, if I remember right. This is volume 1. This is going to be a multi-volume series. This is a softcover version. There is a hardcover version that is coming very soon. Should be in my mail today. This is good stuff. So pre-orders are now open for this book. So if you love this video and you want to support this channel, buying one of these books, is going to entertain the heck out of you. It's going to look awesome on your bookshelf, so you can have more shelfies. And it's more content like this, really specific, weird abandoned trains all across the country, some of them being scrapped, some of them being reused, a bunch of them just randomly out there in the middle of a farm, things like that. So, yeah, highly encourage you to pick up this book. This is not the last time that we will talk about this book. This Pennsylvania Railroad Boxcar in this video is not in that book because I just shot that last week. And this book series has been in the works since like 2017, honestly. So it's nice to finally get this out into the world. This is volume 1. Volume 2 is already complete, and that will be available later this year. Further volumes will be available going forward. So get in on the ground floor. Start your collection today. Trust me, if you love this video, you want that. You want all of it. I'll catch you on the next one. Like, subscribe, all that good nonsense. And yeah, we're all just existing here. Let's go move on. You got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. Let's go do some stuff. Let's go read some stuff. Let's go be nerds. And I will catch you on the next one.